What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Raymond Martrell. I'm back with another video. Alright, look. Zach Wilson, we're going to get into the 2021 NFL mock draft. This is the NFL mock draft by Brushmel. He's a good player. He's a good person. I subscribe to him. He has a good channel. Go subscribe to his channel. All that other good stuff. He has a 2020 NFL mock draft. I want to see where things line up. I mean, like, I kind of feel like the 49ers, we're not getting. I want us to get Zach Wilson, but I feel like we're not going to get Zach Wilson. I understand. I know we might make a playoff push now. I feel the playoff push coming. So, yeah. So, we're going to get right into this video, see where everything's going. And we're going to get into it. Let's go.
We're back again, once again, with another NFL mock draft, but this time, it's my mock draft.
Oh, we're not watching this whole video. We're only watching our top 10.
At the 2021 NFL draft, we're going to go through the first round. I'm going to give you my opinions, my picks, my takes. There'll be good takes, there'll be bad takes, but they're my takes, and I'm ready for the salt in the comments. Make sure that salt is iodized.
Alright.
Because I'm healthy. But, what's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Brushmo, just in case you did not know. So go ahead, become a bro, and subscribe, and leave a thumbs up.
We're going to skip some, though.
Just because, you know, since I'm doing this...
We all know they're getting Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, hit with an ad already.
This is Chromecast with Google TV. It's perfect if you want to jump right into Netflix at the click of a button. Bon appetit. That's Chromecast with Google TV. Now with 6 months of Netflix included for just $89.99.
Current draft order, so I'll wait until the game for the game to be over. And yeah, doing all them templates would take a hot minute. So yeah, this is just a little easier on me production-wise. But let's take a look. Jets, first pick. I think this is
Trevor Lawrence.
Obvious.
It's Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, it's Trevor Lawrence. I don't see anywhere else you go from there.
Oh, God.
I don't think anyone will dispute that.
Well, what website should we do one? Should I do one? The draftnetwork.com/mock draft. I might do that. Y'all want me to do my own mock draft? I might do one.
I kind of felt like he was throwing the holes because there's not a lot of
I'm gonna do one towards the NFL draft.
Talent on this roster. There's a lot of youth and inexperience. So it was kind of felt like he was built to fail. So
I'm fresh off work. That's why I'm like this. Fresh off work.
Definitely at least the second best quarterback in this draft. And honestly, Zach Wilson might make a case for himself. But I'm gonna stick with Fields here.
Yeah, it's gonna be Fields.
And then the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm pretty sure. You already know.
They need a tackle.
It's going to be him. I mean, they need to protect their franchise quarterback. Joe Burrow was phenomenal.
But he got hurt
this season, despite a terrible offensive line, so they got to protect him.
They might get Zach Wilson. I'm not going to lie to you.
A lot of people throw the word generational talent around, but he is. He's a generational offensive tackle. The dude's amazing. Really didn't have to play this year, so he did. But, yeah, the Bengals would love to get that. I think pretty much the first 3 picks, everyone can kind of agree on. That's kind of how it's going to go with.
I know I said Kyle Pitts to the Bengals, but then I remember they need offensive tackle, and I remember no tight ends getting drafted top 3. I forgot about that.
Caleb Farley. And the problem I have with that is I don't see those guys yet as top 10 guys. And it might not happen till the combine, really. I really want to see. I think Surtain, he could, because currently I got Farley as my number 1, and Surtain could usurp. I think that's the word I'm looking for.
Surtain?
Farley, I just have him coming out and proving he ain't slow. He doesn't look necessarily slow on the field, but they want to know, hey, you're not running that 4.6 stuff, right? Because I think he's going to be a low 4.5, high 4.4 guy when it's all said and done. And then everyone wants to make sure that Caleb Farley is just...
I say the Cowboys are going to try to go get a quarterback if they don't want to sign that.
Checks out the length, the speed. Because honestly, his play in 2019
get an edge rusher.
Amazing, but compared to his 2018, which was not... You want to at least make sure.
Or they'll just trade out, or they'll just trade out of the pick. I don't really see them getting a corner at number 4.
Into the top 10,
especially for Patrick Surtain.
I'm not comfortable with those guys here at 4.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Cowboys. If I were at this pick, I'd probably maybe want to try to trade down.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
You can talk edge, but I think they're going to probably bring back Alden Smith. I mean, I think they're fine for now at edge. And I'm telling you, no one's good. There's going to be people that don't like this pick. And I don't care. But Dak Prescott, I just can't see the Cowboys
keeping him. Yeah, I don't.
Whether it's on a franchise tag or anything, because their cap space, their cap situation is atrocious. If they franchise tag or figure out some long-term deal with Dak, it's going to be at the price
to trade him.
The talent around him, the talent on the roster overall. Yeah. That defense, like really, you're putting this team's going to be put in a situation where they're going to have to really draft well, hope they hit on a lot of their picks.
Yeah.
And then be unable to re-sign most of them. So I think, honestly, if this were me, I would go quarterback here.
Yeah, they're gonna go Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson, man.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's so ass.
NFL arm talent. The guy has got incredible arm talent. The guy can make special throws. He's displayed that this season. You'd be like, well, it's not against top tier competition. Yeah, but he's still making freaking bonkers throws. Like he's.
I just figured out the idea for
it still takes talent to make this out to the sideline, throw a little zip on that. Like, and this kid's arm strength.
Alright, y'all. Alright, look. So, Zach Wilson, there's a high power. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like, Zach Wilson really is the dark horse. He's that guy. I love Zach Wilson. Everybody knows I love Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson just won't be there for us. Like, look, we're not even in the top 15 probably. We're like 18, 20 if we make it to the playoffs. Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, they're not going to be available for us. Trey Lance is a high possibility just because he didn't really play this year. He had one game of game tape this year because his school didn't play because of COVID. Plus last year's tape. So, I mean, you really just don't know. And plus, Washington might take Trey Lance. You never know. You never know. Yeah, I know how I feel about Kyle Trask and Mac Jones. I saw a comment the other day on Mac Jones. It made me crack. It made me die of laughter, bro. He was like, I was a hater and all this other stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm not hating. I'm just stating my own opinion. Like, I have a right to my own opinion. But, yeah, maybe it was just, that comment made me laugh because it was like, I'm a hater and all this. I'm like, bro, I'm not really a hater, bro. I'm just stating the facts, bro. Like, you can't really name an Alabama quarterback outside of Tua that really did well and that's really going to do well in the NFL. And we don't really know if Tua's going to do well in the NFL because he's only played like 2 games. So it's just like, it's just not me hating. It's just what history's already told us about Alabama quarterbacks, that they're just not good at NFL. They're good players in college because they have got a lot of people around them. That's what it is. So I'm just stating the history facts. Like, I wasn't even hating. I was just stating the history facts. But, yeah, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance to the Niners, I honestly if I wanted to be truthful, we're not getting them. We're probably going to get a tackle, some bum tackle. Not even probably a tackle, a guard. Because we need guards. We need a lineman. Just draft us a lineman. We're either going to draft a lineman or we're going to draft a corner. That's what it is. That's what I feel like we're going to draft this year. There's not going to be a quarterback. We're going to probably get Sam Darnold or Matt Ryan or keep Jimmy G. You never know. Because, like, to be honest, if you really think about it, it's our line that's atrocious. No quarterback is going to thrive underneath that whole line, bro. I'm just telling you. No quarterback is going to thrive underneath that whole line. So, but let's finish what he has to say.
I don't think people are underrated. I take that. I was about to say it's underrated, but there was something going around Twitter where he literally threw like 60 yards off his back foot and it was just pretty. But I'm going with Zach Wilson. It is what it is. This puts
I see what he has.
The Chargers are kind of in a weird predicament. I would like to get offensive line here, but I'm not. With Cosme would be solid. I think you're reaching at 5. I prefer to try to trick.
Let's see who he has the 49ers.
There are parts. Owusu Koromora, but
he still has Jamar Chase on the board. He's only at pick 7.
So a top 10 guy for me is kind of. I feel like we're stretching it at that point. But I'm in love with like Kyle Pitts. I saw this.
They got him going Kyle Pitts to the
but
Panthers.
I loved it. Ian Thomas, he hasn't been really able to.
Yeah, they're gonna get Trey Lance. Washington's gonna get Trey Lance.
Just a
or
little
Zach
weapons to
Wilson.
be like, oh, that's kind of a luxury pick. It's
But you want to know what I really want to see though?
Draft picks in 2020 on defense.
If we don't get either of these quarterbacks in the draft, bro, just give me a Matthew Stafford. Just give me a Matthew Stafford. He deserves to be on a good team and actually play good. Because he's really good. He's just on a terrible ass team all his life. He really hasn't been able to really showcase anything. Like, he showcased some with Megatron, but I mean, it's Megatron, so it really just discounts what Stafford does because it's Megatron. But yeah, I want to see Matthew Stafford. 49ers, I mean, like, I won't be mad about that. I honestly won't be mad about that at all. I won't be mad about it. Matthew Stafford.
Roy looks good. Derek Brown looks good. Bravion Roy looks good. Tier Gross Matos looks good. And I think Jeremy Chin looks great. So I think they could address the offense here. There's no one on the offensive line I'd want to pick here.
Yeah.
Right, like in the top 10. So I'm going with Pitts, man. He's just tremendous. And then the Washington football team. The Washington team that shall not be named. Like Baltimore up in here. But I just talked about Trey Lance. How I'm not comfortable with him as a top 10 guy because I still think he's developmental.
Yeah, he only has like one full year.
You would think this is the perfect situation with Alex Smith. But I think, honestly, if they want, they can maybe grab a guy in the second round, maybe trade up into the trade back into the late first round if they want to grab a quarterback. Instead, I think I would just grab some more talent.
Think about it.
Offensive line. Their offensive line is actually playing.
Think about it. The Lions, I don't think they'll necessarily need a quarterback if they keep Matthew Stafford. I know Trey Lance is either going to go to the Washington football team, Detroit, the Falcons, or the Bears.
Reasonably well this season.
Alright, but let's see what we pick at. Oh, they got us pick at 16.
Like, they're neck and neck, and the only way he jumps
is Jamar Chase going to... Oh, he's not on the board.
Because I'm right now picking traits and tools over...
Oh, so he had Jamar Chase... He had Jamar Chase going to the Washington football team. Terry McLaurin, Jamar Chase, that would be a good combo. Devontae Smith is like that, though, too. I'm not going to lie. But Jamar Chase is the best receiver in this draft. Devontae Smith, he's a close second. Going to the Lions. I mean, I don't see how they don't get a receiver. How they don't get a quarterback, though. Because I don't really want to see Matthew Stafford in the Lions uniform next year. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to see him in another uniform. J.C. Horn. I feel like the Niners are going to get J.C. Horn. Do y'all think that's what is going to happen? Please tell me. I think that's going to happen.
I need to see Sertan.
I think that is going to happen.
You need to grab weapons for your quarterback, so we're grabbing Waddle. And then we have
hold on.
The Broncos and Tua. I mean, can you imagine
Caleb Fairley.
Oh, it feels so good.
We gotta react to him because there's no way J.C. Horn, Caleb Fairley is going above
so
J.C.
Horn.
I'm telling you,
so I'm not too positive Parker's going to be a true number one receiver.
There's no way Caleb Fairley is going over J.C. Horn.
Hey guys.
And then we have
Jalen Waddle going to the Dolphins.
And for me,
I'm just trying to figure out how they got Caleb Fairley over J.C. Horn, bro. J.C. Horn really locked down.
But Malik Reed, he's actually been solid the last few games, man. He's
all right.
Pick, late first round pick.
Oh, so Trey Lance going to the Bears.
Typical arm strength.
Okay. I'm telling you, bro. We're gonna get a corner, bro. We're gonna get J.C. Horn, bro. I'm telling you right now.
He's got prototypical quarter like.
I'm telling you, bro. We're gonna get J.C. Horn.
He's going to get overdrafted. And, I mean, he's looked extremely good this year. He's looked a lot more comfortable in his second year as a starter for Florida. So, I'm going to go with him here. A lot of y'all, I know there's some guys that are like, hey, Mac Jones, dude, he's a first-round talent. I disagree, dude. I think his lack of arm strength puts him in this day 2 range.
Yeah, oh my God, I just
say?
said that. But I was a hater, though.
And then the 49ers, they miss out on replacing Jimmy G, but Jimmy G's been banged up, man. I think you give him a pass on the season.
Bruh. There's no lineman for on this draft.
They lose, what's his name? It's like Brunkskill or something like that. Their right tackle, right guard, excuse me. But I mean, this is actually a pretty good defensive interior class, so they could probably wait on that. I think corner, they definitely need to address.
We're gonna get a corner. We're gonna get J.C. Horn.
Corner that they can develop.
J.C. Horn.
Sherman, if they
J.C. Horn. I'm telling you, it's gonna be J.C. Horn.
I mean, they have Mosley too. They're kind of like, I mean, they give him snaps. He ain't playing well, but they're giving him snaps. So I'm gonna pick the cat with
J.C.
all the
Horn,
upside in the world. His play this season has been
J.C. Horn,
extremely solid. J.C. Horn.
Thank you. I just said that.
The guy's just been very good this year. He finally displayed ball skills in his last 2 to 3 games.
I just said that.
Then he opted out. Because, I mean, I guess that's what you do now. You opt out.
I just said that.
But I think this is good value here. The cornerback position is a very, very valuable position. Might be the most valuable position on defense. So, gotta address it.
J.C. Horn to the Tigers. I just told you that.
Your pass rush sucks. You could go Max Crosby all you want, but I mean...
Alright. So we're done with this video. But, yeah, J.C. Horn, I told y'all, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, they're going to be gone. We'll have to make something immaculately great to go get up there and go get him. We're going to have to trade away key players. Jimmy Ward, I'm done hating on you. But yeah, J.C. Horn to the Niners is a high possibility. So yeah. But yeah. So J.C. Horn in, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. As much as I don't want to say this, but y'all are not going to be in the bag. I'm just protecting myself now. Y'all know I want Zach Wilson. Y'all know I plead for Zach Wilson, but it's just not going to happen. J.C. Horn, you're most like I'm calling it now, bro. Like the way this draft, he actually y'all go subscribe to his channel, y'all. Brush Mel, go subscribe to his channel. Because this was a really in-depth NFL draft analysis. It was a really good draft. Like, he really did make sense. He made sense of all the teams that he was talking about. It really did make sense. It made sense for everything. Like, I could actually see that type of draft happening if there was no trades. With no trades, I could see that type of draft happening. Just based off, yeah. I could see this type of draft actually happening. But yeah, I really do see J.C. Horn as a possibility if there is no quarterback. There's no real interior lineman that's like really that good in this draft. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's really like no, besides Pena, dude from Oregon. There's no other lineman in the draft that really pops out how it used to be. Like there's no offensive lineman in this draft besides him that really said, yeah, he's gonna be like that. Everybody's a project outside of him. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for the video. J.C. Horn, you never know, just saying. But that's gonna do it. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're new